How's it going? Brandon Vincent here from St. John, New Brunswick with eXp Realty Canada. And today I want to tell you about a market update. We made it to 2022. 2021 is behind us, so I think it's about time that we take a look at some data and figure out where's the market stand, what's going on in the market, and how can you take advantage and use the information that I'm about to give you to benefit yourself in 2022. Let's figure it out. Okay, so in this video today what I'm going to cover is the average home cost difference between 2020 and 2021, the population growth here in New Brunswick, our record low inventory, and what all this means and how you can use this information to your advantage here in 2022. To start off, the average home cost in St. John in 2020 versus 2021. In 2020, I made a video about a year ago, back in September, where at the time, the average cost of a home was $191,000. Now, that was a cost average of St. John. Now here, right now, in January of 2022, so about a year and 3 months later, the average home price has gone up about 29%, bringing the average home price to $253,000 here in St. John. That's a huge increase. And a lot of people wonder why. Well, what's going on? Well, let's get into the next point, and I think we're going to kind of figure it out together here. The next point is population growth here in New Brunswick. So I looked pretty hard to find some numbers on St. John, New Brunswick specifically for our population. I don't believe that they've been updated at this point yet, here being January 2022. However, I did find some very good information on New Brunswick as a whole, which can kind of give us a little bit of an insight as to what's going on here in this province. So New Brunswick as a whole in 2020, the population was 783,000 people. And that's a huge increase from the prior year, 2019, which was 777,000 people. Let's fast forward to 2020 to where this information was updated as of September 2021, and the current population here in New Brunswick has grown to 789,000 people. Okay, so from last year, that's up about 6,000 people coming here into the province. So as you can see, there's been a lot of growth. Now I know 6,000 may not sound like a lot of people, but just for a quick second, picture 6,000 people in a room. Okay? That's a lot of people. And that's good for our province. All right, moving on to our record low inventory, okay? So this quote here is actually taken right from the St. John Real Estate Board. The number of newly listed properties was unable to keep up with the number of sales for the first time ever since early 2021. As a result, overall inventory declined to the lowest level on record, falling below 500 active listings. While the average price of homes in our region declined slightly from October, the MLS House Pricing Index composite benchmark price continued its trek higher. As long as the current market conditions persist, we anticipate prices will remain in an elevated state well into 2022. What I take from that is we are at a record low inventory, and I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it firsthand here. I've been witnessing it the last year of selling real estate. I actually just pulled up some of my numbers from last year, and I was extremely surprised to see that my average list price was actually lower than my average sold price for my homes. There was about $100,000 difference between my average list price and my average sold price, meaning that I made my clients this year an extra $100,000 collectively between all of them. I'm very glad that that's the case. Luckily, in a seller's market, that's able to be the case. But a big part of the problem is the fact that we have such a low inventory, and there's more people looking to come here in New Brunswick and less people looking to sell, which is creating a little bit of a bottleneck situation to where you don't have very many listings, but the ones that you do are obviously selling for more because the demand is higher with more people looking to move here. And I believe that is a big reason as to why we're seeing a increase in price. And also, obviously, things like inflation is a real thing that's currently going on. Knowing that we have a big increase of about 30% for our average home price in 2020 to 2021, knowing that we've had population growth here in New Brunswick, and knowing that we are at a record low inventory level, what does all this mean, and how can you use this to better your position in 2022? Well, that all depends. Are you looking to buy or are you looking to sell? Because everybody's situation is going to dictate a little bit as to how they use this information. But for me, what I would take home is the fact that, if you're currently a homeowner, which I've helped a lot of friends and clients the last year get into properties, it's good to know that if you bought your property a year ago, well, the value increase has been about 30%. So that's just a good kind of number for you to gauge what you're sitting on for some equity. If you are thinking about selling your home, now, of course, if you've done work to your home, if you've put extensive repairs in, or if maybe you haven't put repairs in and maybe some things have happened, the roof leaked, maybe some windows are starting to go, stuff like that, well, that's obviously going to affect the price negatively. But if you've done repairs, if you've been taking good care of it, well, then that could be actually even a larger increase than 30%, obviously, depending on the area, the price, and the condition of the home. Which is why it's important to contact a local real estate agent in your market. I'll make a video down the road explaining the best ways to choose a real estate agent, in my opinion. So with this information, I hope that you're able to take this and do something with it, share it with a friend. If you have anybody that is curious, if you have anybody that has been wondering what the market update for 2022 is, what the current market is, this is my take on it. Being an agent, being an active real estate agent in St. John, New Brunswick, and I hope this has helped you. If this video helped you, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you'd love to see more of, or what real estate questions you may have. I plan on doing videos consistently this year, posting them twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'd love to hear some feedback from you, what videos you want to see, what questions you may have, and I'd be happy to answer them, whether it's in the comments below or on a video coming up. And I just want to say thank you very much for watching to the very end. Hit the like, subscribe button, and I hope you have a very amazing 2022.